The competitive advantages of the Saudi capital market is its size, its liquidity. We are the largest stock exchange on GCC and MENA region. We are the 10th largest emerging market index in the world, and we are among the top 23rd exchanges in the world. Saudi Arabia economy is a G20 economy, has been stable and solid for a long period of time, and that by itself gives us also as an exchange an attractive element of advantage to promote the capital market. Vision 2030 will change the way we do business, the way we look at things as a culture, as investors, as businessmen, as company. It will open new eyes of looking at growth opportunities, change, taking risk, and looking at a very important aspects of being among the international world. If we look at the capital market in particular within that vision, what we wanted to achieve is the right position for the Saudi capital market within the exchange world map. To support the growth of the capital market within Vision 2030, there are two elements to look at: local growth as well as international growth. When it comes to local growth, the Saudi capital market has taken several initiatives. One of them is on February 2017, we launched the Nomu, the parallel market, which is basically cater for the growth of small, medium enterprises. The second angle is by opening the market to international investors, and that by itself will bring several advantages to the market. One, more liquidity, so more access of funding for Saudi issuers through foreign investments. Second is adding more best practices by having more institutional, stable, established financial institution participating in our market. So better IR functions, better reporting, all of these activities are part of the growth story of the Saudi market and ultimately positioning the Saudi capital market and on the map of global worlds of exchanges. On April 23rd, 2017, we have launched a package of changes, and these changes were developed around the requirements of the international investment community standards, which is basically moving from T+0 to T+2, enhanced custody framework, proper delivery versus payment, and being first in the region of offering security lending and borrowing and short selling. All of these changes will participate on opening up and attract foreign investments to the Saudi market. Very important milestone with opening up the Saudi market is basically joining emerging market indices. We have also worked very closely with all global index providers such as MSCI, FTSE, and S&P to understand in details the requirements to join such indices. And we think we are in a very good position as we speak. One part of Vision 2030 and the transformation plans is the privatization activity the government is taking. And that by itself, it will add a key elements to the Saudi stock exchange. Many of these companies will end up joining the exchange as part of the exercise, which will add more depth and liquidity to the stock exchange. The Saudi stock exchange is in a very good shape with regard to its technology infrastructure to adapt and include any type of products and issuers in the future. If we look at the IPO pipeline in the Saudi market, today we can look at it from different angles. One is the IPOs or listing of REITs, Nomu market, and the main market. Overall, the pipeline is very healthy, especially on REITs and Nomu, which are the most recent products that the Saudi capital market introduced. We are very optimistic about the three markets that we have to generate a good activity around IPOs. We cannot stop where we are. We are setting up a developed market infrastructure to move toward implementing a more sophisticated products that serve both institutional and individual investors in the Saudi market.